All right. Okay. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises and all blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the elect. Shalom to the women, children watching and learning from these videos. All right, this is another video. I'm going to go into pretty much a various topic video because I will go into other things because there's a lot of stuff apparently going on. Okay, the drones. That's the new name for chariots, all right? That's the new name for UFOs, all right? Drones. Okay? Uh Now you may have some Esau may be launching some knockoffs, okay? Um Esau may be launching some knockoffs, just to throw the people, okay, throw people off guard, okay. Um, but the chariots are uh, are visiting Babylon the Great in great number, okay. Uh, and I'll get back to that, but first, I would like to deal with the subject of hell. All right, and this, I know this is like a very boring subject because we always go into it, but you know uh, you have these Israelite groups who are teaching. All right, this has come up again, and I'm just going to say ultimately, um, for those people who are believing in hell, man. All right, maybe, well, not maybe, but at the end of the day, they just, they just can't get it, man. Okay, they just can't get it, and so I'm just gonna just go into hell. All right. Oh, my knee. You talk about hell, shit. You ever had some fucking knee pain? All right. What we go, and I'm gonna go into this, man, because I'm on my knees when I do these lessons, man. All right. And and going into the scriptures. All right. But anyway, um, that was crazy because when I was thinking of what scripture to go to, my my knee just started hurting. It's just bad. All right. The Hulk is out, and it was funny. Okay. We have what we call here in Chicago the Hulk. All right. And it's the Hulk. All right. And that's not Hulk like Hulk, but Hulk. All right. HAWK. All right. And there's people who haven't been exposed to the Hulk in ever. All right. And so I was closer over by the lake on the east side of Chicago, in Hyde Park, and there's some buildings, all right, that I was by. and the wind was blowing out of the west, but on the lake, the wind was coming out of the north east. Okay, so it was blowing out of the west, but it was coming from the north as well. And when that wind goes and hits through those buildings, all right, and so you might be walking down the street, and so you're just feeling that regular cold west wind blowing at your back as you going east. You walking east, and you just you're just feeling that little regular, you know, uh, maybe 25 or 30, 30, temperature, uh, wind at your back. It's nipping your ears, but then you leave from behind one of those tall buildings, and you cross the street, and so there's like a vortex right there, man. Okay, and so that northeast wind is coming through there, man. And it made my day. I was actually having a bad day, and I just sat there and watched those people. Once they walked from behind that building and they walked out into that street, and that hawk hit they woo, it changes the look on your face, man. Okay, it changes. You see, you be like, what the fuck is this? Okay. I mean, it's beyond cold. Okay, it's beyond cold, man. All right, it's beyond cold when it hits you. Okay, unexpectedly. Your legs. You can't. You think you try to walk faster. Okay, you try to keep it cool. All right, but most people can't take it. They just start running, and that's the part I love the most. To see them start. People are like, fuck that. They just start running, man, running. Okay, from that damn hawk. Okay, but seeing people, that hawk hit people today. That made my day, man. All right. That's just the power and the amazement of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. The many miracles and mysteries that he has, okay, in his armory, all right, in his treasure, in his chest, all right. And hell is also one, all right. Hell, um, is definitely in the scriptures, and so I'm going to start in Deuteronomy, all right, because I'm sure I've done this lesson on hell. And the thing about hell is, you have Israelites who are teaching that, they're upset, they're shocked, okay, and so they're teaching, okay, that hell is a place that when you die, can you imagine you an Israelite and you die, and now you're about to go and burn up somewhere, okay? Now, your grandmother, she was raised in, Stateway or a project complex, after she barely made it to Illinois from, Mississippi or Louisiana or Texas, okay, somewhere in the South, having escaped hard slave bondage, having escaped Jim Crow, having escaped, seeing family members be strung up and hung by the neck. Okay, eyes popped out, genitals cut off, simply because of their skin color. Okay, and then to make it to the north And, you know, after leaving, the, the attrition that was carried out by the so-called white man, that now that your grandmother, your mother, or your auntie, you mean to tell me that, you know, just because she was eating, that she ate chitlins and hog maws and, did things that she shouldn't have celebrated Christmas, all right? You 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 think that that's reason enough for her to burn in hell for eternity, okay? But see, you have Israelites that are teaching this garbage, man. Okay? They're teaching this garbage and they're still teaching. I mean, there's brothers do excellent, extraordinary videos on this subject. You know? And that's the mind state that our people are in. And I'm speaking about hell, okay? Which hell is a condition, and hell is the condition that the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are in, being out of the graces, all right, or out of the protective cover of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So I'm going to go into the curses because, yeah, there's hell in the scriptures. And that's what Israel would go through. That is what we would suffer. So I'm going to start at Deuteronomy 28 because I'm not going to go through all of these, all right? I'm going to start at Deuteronomy 28 and 29, all right? Just, I could just go all around, man, all right? Deuteronomy 28 and 29 says, "And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness." Okay? Here you are, have vision. You're able to see, but you are groping. That means you're moving around with your hands out. Okay? But you have vision. And even with vision, you're still in a confused state. Because that's what it really is to grope. Let's look at this word real quick. Just to get it more and more in context. Masas.
Strong's H 4959. Mashash.
A primitive to feel of, by implication to grope, feel, grope, search. Okay, search. All right. So going back, and thou shalt move that word grope and put search at noondays, as the blind searcheth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. Okay? So Jake searches for a better way. Jake is searching here in Babylon the Great, okay? Better known as America. They're searching for a better way. Okay, your ancestors, your great great grandmother, grandfather, they were searching for a better way. Okay, they left from the plantations of the South. Okay, and came north for what? Because they were searching for a better way. It says, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. Okay? So even though we were searching for a better way, okay? We can start off with education. During slavery, our people they were trying to learn, they wanted to learn how to read, how to write, and get educated. But Esau, the so called white man, made it illegal for them to learn how to read, how to write, to understand who they were biblically or historically. Everything that they were given during slavery was ignorance. Ignorance. In which that ignorance became what we call today black culture. It prospered into black culture. So it says, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Okay? And so that's what happened to us. We were oppressed and spoiled, okay? Evermore by Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations, all right? Um, verse 28, okay? So, a poor education, okay, leads to the family repeating what they learned in slavery, okay? What they learned on the plantation. And so they would move with the same mindset in their mind to other states. All right. Verse 30 says, "Thou shalt betroth a wife." Okay. Here it is. You didn't came up on a wife. All right. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Okay. Isn't that another curse? Okay? Are you crazy? Some jokers land with your wife while you're at work or something, and this joker he comes and he's laying it to your wife. Okay, you're going to put that individual out of their misery. Okay, it's incredible. So it says another man shall lie with her. Okay, and thou shalt not dwell. Oh, it says thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. Okay, so that's more stress. But you know, that's crazy, man. How someone could say there's going to be another hell. There's something worse than these curses. Okay, Deuteronomy 28:31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from thee. Oh boy. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. Come on, man. That's hell. That's hell. These scriptures are speaking of hell. But you Jakes, you think something's worse than this? You haven't suffered enough. And that's the thing, a lot of you Jakes, you haven't suffered enough. Those are the ones you know, who don't see the hell. Okay? So you know, like I said, I just wanted to do a quick video. You could finish reading the curses in Deuteronomy. Okay? That's hell. Whether it's education, okay, health, you just saw me complaining about my knee. You get headaches, you see people die. But you know, the uh I see, all right. They're going to say there's a place where you're going to go and you're going to burn up. Man. So anyway, Lord willing, you're edified. And I mean, man, I could just go on and on, man, through the curses. Okay, that's hell. That's the hell that we are in. That's our hell. But again, Lord willing, you edify till next time. Shalom.